Welcome to the dialogue. If you're new, we're here to give you 5 of each of our... Well, I don't want to say it that way.
Let's say our 5 most anticipated films of 2016.
I am pumped about this.
Me too.
Alright, so, just to give a little explanation on what we mean by that.
Anticipated means
that this is something that we are looking forward to seeing, although we don't know whether or not it will be bad.
Or good.
It's just something we're excited about.
Like, so this could be something like, it's interesting that they're making that, and I feel like it could be good, or maybe it's really bad. Either way,
I want to see it.
I'm anticipating it.
So, I've got 5 of movies written down. You've got 5 movies written down. So, why don't you start with what your number 1 is?
My number 1?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to rank these.
Okay, don't rank them. Just put
my
them,
first.
like,
okay.
Okay, so.
Okay, my first. All right. I'm just going to say this, and this is kind of interesting because this film is basically going to come out in a couple weeks. The Revenant is my number 1. So this is going to
look interesting.
This is going to be January. I like the director. I like Leonardo DiCaprio, and it does look really good. And people have already seen it and said good things about it. So I'm highly anticipating that film in 2016.
I would have to agree with that. I did not put that on my list. I put down Rogue One for Star Wars. I'm a big Star Wars fan. That is obviously the case. We've done 2 videos on The Force Awakens.
That's right. That's our awakening, was The Force Awakening.
True. And so I've written down Rogue One for Star Wars because I'm just totally pumped about that. I want to see another Star Wars movie, people, and I want it to be about something else other than what we've seen so far with Jedi and stuff. This is not going to include Jedi, supposedly. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's all soldiers.
Wow. Okay. My next film is going to be Hail Caesar. This is the next Coen Brothers. It's not the Coen Brothers. It's the
Coen Brothers.
Coen Brothers movie. This is the next Coen Brothers movie. I don't remember names.
What else have they directed?
Oh, the Coen Brothers. They're the guys that did Fargo, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, The Big Lebowski, No Country for Old Men. No Country for Old Men. These guys, they take storytelling and they take it to a new level. It's kind of more existential. Existential? Is that a word?
It could be. It is now.
What is the word that I'm trying to say? It's not classic storytelling, so I'm interested to see what they do in their next picture.
Yeah.
So they wrote and directed it.
I'd be interested to see that.
I'm anticipating
We will go see that. We will go see all these movies.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, we're doing
I want to.
My second movie, Batman vs. Superman. The reason being...
This is very highly anticipated by a lot of people.
The reason being is that we've never seen this before, and I want to see it. Let's just be honest. Plain and simple, people. I want to see this movie. I want to see it happen.
Right.
I love Batman. I'm a fan of Batman. I read Batman comic books. I'm not afraid to admit this.
Big Batman fan.
Big Batman fan.
Yeah, I am as well.
And so I'm really excited to see this. I liked Man of Steel, and so I'm excited to see what Zack Snyder does with this next movie.
I'm anticipating that movie as well, although I didn't put it on my list because for myself, and I told you this, I stuck to a one superhero movie limit on myself.
No, I don't blame you for that.
Yeah, I just have this thing where it's kind of like, no, I don't want to diss the genre, but it's become a genre, and it's almost become, forgive me for saying this, and maybe I shouldn't say this on camera, but I'm going to be real with you guys. I feel like in some ways it's almost becoming like this Disney princess movie type thing. Now, it's not.
Disney princess.
But you know how it's just like, we do this thing. It's a Disney princess movie. It's its thing. You know, and it's not bad. Disney princess movies aren't bad. Again, maybe something I shouldn't have said on camera, but I don't know. So, my one superhero movie that I'm anticipating is Suicide Squad. I like DC. I like the more gritty direction they took with Dark Knight. A lot of that was Christopher Nolan. I like you. Not in a creepy way. It just in a, like, I think you make really good movies kind of way. And that's definitely happening with Suicide Squad. Also, there are a lot of really good actors
in Suicide Squad.
In Suicide Squad that I'm fans of. So
Suicide Squad is the 4th on my list, but the 3rd, I guess we could talk about.
So let's skip to 4.
Well, Suicide Squad is my 4th.
Okay, well then that's good. Let's go back to 3rd.
Yeah, well,
wait,
I just want to say something. I want to say something about the Suicide Squad.
Go for it. Sorry.
Gosh.
Sorry, Derek.
Sorry. So, I actually really like the trailer for Suicide Squad.
I do too.
Now, I know that a lot of people, like,
No.
I watched this with my family, and there's two things about this. Okay, one is that I watched it with my dad, and he's like, "This seems very sexualized," and then the other thing that he said was, "This looks very satanic." Two things that I happen to like. No, no, I'm joking. I'm not a part of the occult.
Welcome to the dialogue. Just keeping it real.
That was a joke.
That was a joke.
All right, so
I loved the trailer.
I like it. It's something that we've never seen before.
Right.
We've never seen things from a villain's perspective before, which I am excited to see.
Okay, so and what I really loved about the trailer was the song they had playing.
Oh yeah.
Which I think was a Bee Gees song, and I forget the title of it. Something you can look this up. Something about the joke that.
Find out, people, and then comment it.
And then
we need to know.
They did a cover of the song, just really slowly, really creepily, as all this stuff is happening. That was good. That's on That's one of my top trailers.
If they put that song on Spotify, I would listen to it all the time.
Okay, so
maybe it is on Spotify.
Whose turn is it? Is it my turn? Your turn?
No, it's my turn. I was just commenting on the Suicide Squad.
Okay, all right, got it.
My third anticipated film is Independence Day: Resurgence. Now, I have to say this. When I heard that they were making this movie, I was psyched out of my mind. I was like, "Oh man, I want to see Jeff Goldblum in action."
I love that guy.
I love him. Yeah, and I love him in Independence Day. I love Independence Day. It's a great movie, in my opinion. I know some people don't like it. That's fine, but I like the movie, and so I'm excited to see this. I think it's going to be good. At least I hope. I'm not too sure. There's a couple things in the trailer I'm like, I'm not too sure about that, but
not 100% sure.
It doesn't curb my anticipation for it.
Right. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good.
So what's your fourth?
For my fourth, I'm going with Pete's Dragon.
Oh yeah, they're remaking that.
They're having like this spree of remaking films and doing live action stuff to them. Now, Pete's Dragon was live action, and it was animation.
That was the first movie to do that, wasn't it?
I don't think it was the first movie to do that, but it was
close.
It was like one of the first major motion pictures to do something. Have that be like a major.
No, Mary Poppins is probably the first one to do that.
Anyways, I'm a big fan of Pete's Dragon. I like the songs in it, so I hope like they keep a lot of that in there.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm like a huge fan of Jim Dale's performance, which he plays the professor, the quack professor that comes to town.
Oh yeah,
I love that guy.
Passamaquoddy.
Yeah. So he's not going to be there, but I'm still anticipating this film because I think Disney has done a pretty good job with their remakes.
You know who looks like that guy though, and who could probably reprise that?
No,
not Jeff Goldblum.
Not Jeff Goldblum.
The guy who's in the Hunger Games. Have you seen those? He's got like the gentleman stash. He's kind of the younger guy who is like the servant dude to.
No.
Somebody has to know what I'm talking about out there. Whatever his name is, you know what I'm talking about. That guy.
Okay.
Okay.
So Pete's Dragon.
I'm excited about that. My fifth movie that I'm anticipating, Star Trek Beyond. Now this is the third in the Star Trek series.
The new Star Trek.
The new Star Trek.
Right.
I know that it's not directed by J.J. Abrams, but he is producing it. And from the trailers,
That's good.
From the trailers, in my opinion, it still kind of has that J.J. Abrams feel. Like something about the way that it's shot is still kind of has that. Yeah. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's exactly the same because it's not going to be. It's directed by somebody else. Somebody else is going to have a little bit of their flavor on it.
Right.
But it's got enough of the same feel. I think I'm going to enjoy it. I enjoyed the last two. I look forward to seeing this. I anticipate it.
All right, sounds good. I did as well. But my last one is going to be, and this one I'm actually not sure if they're going to be able to finish making it in 2016. Story of Your Life, which is the new Denis Villeneuve. I think I'm pronouncing his name right. His new film, and he's pretty much the hot director right now to watch. And two of his films, Enemy and Prisoners, I just really enjoy. They punch you in the gut, is what they do. So I
haven't seen Enemy.
They're hard movies, but they're really, really good. So I'm anticipating that film. Hopefully it comes out in 2016.
I'm looking forward to that too. I am.
Right.
Yeah, so here's a few of our movies that we're looking forward to in 2016. let us know what some of your movies are that you're anticipating. We'd love to hear it in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, please press the like button. And if you'd like to see more from us, please press subscribe. We're going to be throwing out some more videos here. So,
That's right. We'll see what 2016 has to offer.
yeah. Happy New Year to all of you.